Hey there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies. And today's video is about this in response to a question or a challenge somebody was having about how do I create sort of generalized content when all of my work is so personalized. So this came in particular from a homeopath. And they were saying, well, homeopathy, like nutrition, like a number of things, they're so personalized. You can't give generalized advice. You've got to really know the story, you've got to know the person, you've got to do the proper intake before you give advice on anything. Sure, fair enough. But also let me try to comment that a different way. First of all, a lot of this hinges on the assumption that you're still trying to reach everybody or help everybody. Now, if you live in a small town and you want to be the sort of general village homeopath, then that probably is your situation. So fair enough. But if you want to be working on the internet, if you have any interest in specializing, there are homeopaths that specialize, let's say, in autoimmune conditions, homeopaths that specialize in heart stuff, or there's a long list of conditions we could name. So just to know that that's an option, and as soon as you narrow down to a certain condition, you will see certain patterns. You don't have to give absolute answers to have opinions and to see patterns and to say generally here's what it is. Generally, here's your best fighting chance. Whenever we put out social media content, of course these videos that I put out, they're not a prescription. They're not saying this is, do this and everything's going to be fine. What they're saying fundamentally is, hey, look, we don't get a chance to talk in person, and so we're left with this. It's not ideal, but it's me giving some broad strokes advice, and in the absence of me talking to you, here's your best fighting chance. Here's the big ideas. Here are the guiding principles. And I find it funny when people say, but the work is so personalized, I couldn't give generalized advice. And I say, but your assertion that it's personalized is the generalized advice you're trying so desperately to pretend doesn't exist and that you don't have. Your opinion, that your opinion needs to be formed by meeting the person, is the opinion you're trying to hide, or hide from. So that can be part of your social media content. I mean, your whole social media content could be you sharing stories of how the interesting things you found once you did the intake process with somebody. That could be your whole social media. You could say, look, yeah, over the last month, I've seen 3 people with rheumatoid arthritis, all caused by different things. This person, it was dietary. This person, it was emotional. Let's say in this person, it was some poisoning or something. It's very possible people get similar symptoms for completely different reasons. So there you go. That's video content. You're making the case. Then here's why you should see a homeopath, because would you look at how unique these things are? Everyone who gets the same symptoms may have completely different causes. And then people start to get very curious. They follow all that content and they say, man, I want to know what is underneath mine. Because I went to a doctor and he gave me the prescription he gave everyone else and it didn't do anything for me. So yeah, I'd really like to get at the root of what my thing is. That could be your whole social media presence. It's just case studies that you give. Your own and others. It could be, hey, I read a case study in a book and it was so fascinating. So number one, if you really do specialize in a particular issue, you'll see patterns in that issue and you can be sharing your opinions about that. You could share, I just read a book about this. Yeah, I had a really interesting take. I'll be weaving this into my practice. You could share articles, you could share videos from other people. Here's the thing, you see patterns in what you do and you're more opinionated than you let on. That's my consistent experience. People who say, oh no, I don't have any opinions, I'm really just all improv and just in the moment. That's your opinion. That's your point of view. This point of view that you keep trying to elude and get away from is the opinion. You know, and even the opinion that you need to get away from those opinions is your opinion. You can't deke this one. You have a perspective, including the perspective that your perspective needs to be shaped by having the perspective of meeting them in person. So share that. That's the stuff to share. As a homeopath, if you're going to be a specialist, things get a little easier. But if you're going to be a generalist and you're just going to work with everyone, well, great. Then share the general principles of homeopathy. Share stories and examples, case studies, real life testimonies to how this works or doesn't work when people don't follow through. You know, do that, and it's extremely compelling. I get it. Yeah, things have to be personalized. But also, in my experience, when people say, oh, I couldn't share anything until I meet them in person, those people have not really thought about it. Or they haven't been guided to think about it. To those people, I'd recommend my ebook, Point of View Marketing, or for free, I got a bunch of videos on point of view marketing. I mean, 3 or 4 hours worth. Give them a watch. And if you still feel that way, come and talk to me. Send me an email. Let me know what your beef is. But I think you won't. I think once you watch that and you get a sense of what point of view is, why it matters, yeah, and you'll see. And by the way, there are also these general patterns. How about this? We need to eat good food. We need good sleep. We need friendships. You need to drink enough water. Ta-da! So there's this kind of thing too. And if I were to push you on it, all of you watching this video, whether you're a homeopath or not, whether you're into holistic medicine or not, you have opinions about health. So this is just my call. Be more open about it. Tell people your take on things. Let people know. This helps people figure out if you're fit or not. It does some of the filtering for you. So if you think you can't generalize because you can only give specific advice, I invite you to think deeper about that and dig into the other point of view stuff. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong about this. So that's it. Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies signing off. Thanks for watching this video, and thank you for subscribing if you have, for sharing this. Thanks for watching any of my videos. There's so many of my videos and so many other people's videos, and it's just I'm amazed that anyone stops by, really. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, you want to push back on this, you want to pick a fight with me on this, it's cool. I'll win, but you're welcome to try. You can leave it as a comment below and come at me. Let's see what happens. All right, take care.